Right guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In this one I've just got a review for you on a mini bicycle pump. That's an electric pump, so you can carry in your pocket. So it's a CYCPLUS Cube tyre inflator. So let's go ahead, let's take a look. So here we have the tyre inflator in the box. That's how it comes, like that. So we'll just crack this open and have a look. So we've got a box there, we've got instruction manual there. I'll open this up and we got the actual pump there. And then packet there, it's got your charge cable. So that's a USB-C port on there. Obviously you need your plug on that end or a battery pack or whatever you're plugging into to charge it up. And then you've got an adapter there and a spare rubber, so that adapter is to adapt it from Presta to Schrader valve, because it comes set up for Presta. Then we've got spare rubber there, so to adapt it you just use this, insert this inside and then turn this round. Obviously got a large hole and a small hole. Small holes for a Presta and the larger hole basically like that would be for Schrader valve. So that goes inside. All you do is just unscrew that piece out of there. That's where the valve goes in, Presta valve. Take that out of there and then insert this piece into there like that, and then take this piece out of here and just turn it up the other way so the big hole is at the top instead of the small hole, and then put that back in and then screw that back in there like that, and then that'll convert it then for your Schrader valve instead of Presta. So it's easy enough to swap over between them if you have to. Take that piece back out and then turn that the other way, and then it's back to Presta again, like that. So the charging point is there in the end, like that, and then you also keep that free at all times when you're using it. So don't put your finger over it, because that's where the air gets drawn into the pump there as well as the charging point. It's also an air intake for to blow your tyre up. So if you're holding it like that, then you won't be drawing the air through. It's also got a silicone rubber case on it as well, which is good. That's also to protect it. Obviously when you're holding it, these things, like all these inflators, and same with a traditional pump, the body of them gets warm if you've been using it, same as a hand pump would. So that's to just keep it away from your hands as well with that silicone case, and also acts as a bit of a shock absorber as well at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll just pop that on the scale and see how much it weighs with the case on it and everything. So that's 114 grams, say 113 with the case on it. So like I said, there's your charger, goes in there like that, just in the end. That's about how much lead you've got. It comes with it. Now with these pumps, this one takes about 20-25 minutes to fully charge it. So fully charge it when you get it, and then obviously with these they're handy because you can take this on a plane as well. So if you want to take it away and just use it for topping up your tyres, instead of carrying a big pump or whatever, if you just got your small pump that you carry around with you, but you also take this with you as well, then you can use it for topping up your tyres. So that's useful, very useful for that, You just charge it up when you're away and just use it for blowing up your tyres, or when you arrive, if your tyres are low, you can just top them up. So that's one good thing with it. The battery in it's a 7.4 volt 300 milliamp hour battery, so it takes about, its max pressure on this 100 psi max, but it'll do say 225mm tyres, and I'll try it on a 25mm tyre. It'll do 2 of those from 0, obviously flat, up to 80 psi in about 80-90 seconds, and that's fully charged, so it'll do 2 tyres. So obviously the larger the tyres, say if you wanted to blow a 25mm tyre up to 100 psi, it would take 1 full charge on this. It would probably empty it flat to do that, because it would take obviously longer to get it up to that. The higher the pressure, it takes longer to get it up to your full pressure. So 100 psi, you're probably talking something like 160 seconds roughly to blow it up to that. But what I found handy with these is, say if you're out and it's a mucky day, it's raining, your bike's all filthy or whatever, and then you go and get a flat tyre on the back, and your wheels all dirty and everything, and it's raining and it's cold, you go and change, you sort out your flat tyre if you've got to put a new tube in it, or fix the tubeless puncher, and then by then you're cold anyway, so your hands are cold. You just want to get the job done quickly and get back on the bike and get going and get back home. So what I found these is they're handy, because you just get them out of your pocket, do whatever you got to do to your tyre, bang it on there and blow it up, instead of trying to hold on to the tyre when it's all covered in mud and dirt and everything, where it's raining, the roads are filthy in the winter, grabbing hold of the tyre and that, trying to blow it up with a hand pump. When you just pop this on there and blow it up, it does the job much quicker than you could ever do with a normal small pump what you carry around in your jersey. So they're just very useful for that in the cold weather, and that's what I found them really handy for. And they're not exactly, it's not exactly big. I mean, you carry that in your jersey. If you carry a mobile phone around, which these days is the size of a brick, so this is, in comparison, is small. Weigh your mobile phone, see how much it weighs, just out of interest, and then you know this weighs, like I said, 113 grams with the case on it and everything. Size comparison, there's a normal size-ish pump like that, just as a comparison of size. And there's a, say, multi-tool. That's a multi-tool as a comparison. So what I'll do is I'll try this on a tyre, just so you can obviously hear what it sounds like as well, and how to use it. Obviously it's got an LED indicator on it as well, so obviously green is like 80% to 100% charged, then you've got yellow 50 to 80, and then red is below 50% charged on it. The buttons on the top, you see there, turn it on and off. So here we have a 25mm tyre, see, completely flat. So we'll get and blow this up, see how it does, and then you can hear what it sounds like as well. So I left it running there all the way through so you can just see how hard that is. So I'll just check that with a gauge just to see how much is in there. That was 60 psi that just put in. So 60 psi is more than adequate on that to get you home. Obviously you can put more in it if you want to. Just leave it running a bit longer. Just check it like you would normally. Just check it with your thumb and push on it. Same as you would if you had a normal pump and you was blowing your tyre up on the side of the road. You don't know how much is in it if you haven't got a gauge. So it's no different to blowing it up with a normal pump. In that respect, if you haven't got a gauge to do it with, just use your finger. Just try your front tyre and then just press on your back tyre as well to see what much is in there. Then if you want to put some more in, just do it again, top it up again. Simple enough. See, when the tyre's already got air in it, like this has now, what you want to do is start the inflator. So start this running before you connect it on there if it's already got air in the tyre. Also, heat wise, you can't feel anything. You can't feel that's warm or anything to the touch. It's still cool. Can't feel it through. You can't feel it through the case. Right guys, there's a quick review on the pump inflator for you. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below, just in case you want to read any more about it or you're interested in purchasing one. So are these a replacement for your traditional pump that you carry? No, not really. You always carry one of these as a backup just in case, because you never know. Just get the smallest one you can that fits easily in your pocket, jersey pocket, then you just carry this as well. But I say they are very useful because they save a lot of work with one of these. So if you don't like pumping up the tyres and you find these awkward to use or whatever, or your hand strength isn't good enough or whatever the reason, then these are a good option for that, or you're touring or whatever. They're just a good hand option to have over one of these. They just save a lot of effort as well compared to a normal pump, especially a small one that would easily fit in your pocket, because these take a lot of, a tyre takes a lot of blowing up to nearly 80 psi with something like this, compared to what it does with this when you can just plug it on and away you go. It takes no effort for yourself to do it compared to a normal pump. So I'll say what I'll do is I'll put the link down in the description just in case. So remember, if you found the video helpful, remember to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more cycle related content. Till next one, ride safe and I'll see you then.